Welcome into Radio Row in Minnesota for Super Bowl 52. Courtney Cox joined now by Danny Jacobs. Danny, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so we're at Super Bowl. There's a little bit of a David and Goliath situation going on with the Pats and Eagles.
Yeah.
Some say that that is like your fight with Triple G.
Yeah.
People say that you gave him the best fight that he's ever had. Do you see the parallels here with this game?
Absolutely, because you have a clear-cut underdog. There's no 50-50, there's no is it a chance, these guys are going to lose. And that's why my heart is with the Philadelphia Eagles, because one knows that I can relate to a story of the underdog. And I think if they can do the same things that they've been doing this whole season and keep persevering and have that same belief system that they've been having this whole season, they might can pull a really good upset. I mean, let's just face it. They're facing one of the greatest NFL teams of all time, one of the greatest quarterback, if not the best quarterback of all time. So they have some challenges. But the mind frame that I had when I was fighting my biggest challenge was, says who? And that's all I said was, they say all these things, but it doesn't mean anything. You know why? Because the best me is the best me. And if I put my best foot forward, win, lose, or draw, I feel content.
Well, you have one of my favorite nicknames of all time, the Miracle Man.
Whoa.
And it doesn't just relate to what goes on inside the ring, it relates to your actual life. So talk about where that came from.
Well, the nickname, the Miracle Man, came from the fans, and this happened in 2013. 2011, actually, I suffered from osteosarcoma, which is a very rare bone cancer. Mm-hmm. It paralyzed me, left me on my deathbed. Doctors told me, you would never box again. You might not even walk again the right way. So you have to look for a new life, and you have to just get better. I looked at that as just another opponent, because one thing that boxing teaches you is that no matter how hard the obstacle is, if you apply hard work and dedication, you can accomplish anything. So that's just how I looked at the doctor's words, and I went on to become the very first cancer survivor to be a boxing world champion, just by that belief system itself.
Well, being sidelined 19 months,
yeah.
It's a long time. How hard was that for you?
Very hard for me. Boxing is what I love to do. You know, it's my safe haven when I'm in the gym. It's my happy place. Mm-hmm. To have all that stripped away from me was very, very challenging. You know, it was like taking my life, taking my happiness, taking everything that I dedicated my life to. And to take that away was hard. So I knew one day I would get it back. I just didn't know when. Even when the doctors told me, you are not going to box again, I said, you know what? I'm going to prove you wrong. And one day I did.
Well, an inspiration for everyone. You're here talking about the Get in the Ring Foundation. What's it like to be involved with that?
It's so special to have a foundation revolving kids. You know, I had my battle and scare with cancer, so we focus on children with cancer as well. Me knowing that battle in and out, I know how it is, and I want to be able to make a change. I'm in a position now to where I can give back and I can make a difference in people's lives. This second chance is not about Daniel Jacobs. It's so much bigger. And I want to be able to do this with the platform that I have, to be able to spread the word, raise awareness, do things for the kids who are going through these horrible ordeals such as cancer. And like I said, you know, I've been blessed to have a second chance, and I want to do good behind the people.
All right, I have to ask, if you could take one football player into the ring, who would it be?
To box or to help me box?
To box.
To box. Whoa. That's a really good question. Maybe Marshawn Lynch.
Ooh, that's a great answer.
Yeah, because he seemed like a really rough guy, right?
Yeah.
That'd be a good match.
Great answer.
Yeah.